Good evening and welcome to Campbell Now TV, the #1 video news source on campus. I'm Joshua Davis.
And I'm Cassidy McCardle. Well, we've gotten to that point in the semester where everyone is stressed out, but don't let that stress overwhelm you. Get ahead of your stress by attending an aromatherapy night on February 20th at 6 p.m. in the Rumley Center. You can come in and make your own everyday items that are guaranteed to help you get rid of stress. Make sure to take advantage of this opportunity and hop on over to the Rumley Center.
Do you think you know it all? Well, come test your knowledge at the Trivia Night hosted by the Campus Activities Board. The Trivia Night will take place on February 21st in Schaus Dining Hall from 8 to 9 p.m. If you're as smart as you think you are, you may leave with a prize.
The Sisters of Sigma Alpha Omega are writing nice messages to children in the hospital. Our reporter Gray Barnhill has the story.
In one of the most recent editions of the Campbell Times, Philanthropy was a top story with Phi Delta Theta. Today at Academic Circle, the Sisters of Sigma Alpha Omega are doing their part with their philanthropy, ovarian cancer. I spoke with one of the sisters to give me their story.
The Sisters of Sigma Alpha Omega are out here inviting people to make Valentine's cards for cancer patients. They will be sent to Duke Hospital, if I'm not badly mistaken. This is important because our philanthropy is ovarian cancer awareness, and we're just trying to get people out here and help to raise awareness for ovarian cancer and be sure that the cancer patients don't have a sad day or anything like that. So we're just out here like trying to brighten up their days. Being the niece of a cancer patient, I love cancer patients and I love spreading awareness for ovarian cancer. So making them feel better and making them feel happy on a sad day, maybe they had like chemo one day or treatments, or maybe they're just in the hospital being sick, this card may brighten up their day, so that's my favorite thing to do.
Come and do your part. Write a card to some people with ovarian cancer to help brighten their day in the hospital. For Campbell Now News, I'm Gray Barnhill. Back to you guys in the studio.
If you would like to write a letter to these children, contact one of the Sisters of Sigma Alpha Omega.
On February 27th, after the baseball game, there will be a home run derby. The derby will begin at 7:30 p.m. and it will be held by Campbell University's Greek Life to support the Relay for Life. Make sure to attend the baseball game and stay after to participate in the home run derby to have some fun and to help support the Relay for Life. To sweeten the deal, the winning team will win a prize, so make sure to be there to find out what it is. Stay tuned, we'll have more Campbell news when we come back.
And we're back. On February 25th, there will be an opportunity for Campbell students and staff to help people in need. And we here at Campbell Now have the story.
Hi guys, my name is Floricela Macias Chavez. I am a member of Latinas Promoviendo Comunidad Lambda Pi Chi Sorority Incorporated. We are the first Latina Greek organization here on campus, and we would like to invite you to our Farm Worker Week. On February 25th, we will be starting our donations for our local farm workers. You can donate things such as long sleeve shirts, packaged waters, canned foods, first aid kits, anything you think would benefit them on their daily life. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to enter all of you who donate into a Starbucks $20 gift card. In order to enter the contest, you just have to take a picture of the item that you donated and tag us at LPC_Campbell. The donation timeline would end on February 25th when we would have The Story Behind a Farm Worker workshop. Please join us from 7 to 9 where we will be discussing all these issues. We look forward to seeing you there, and thank you.
You can donate long sleeve shirts, hats, packaged water bottles, canned foods, and first aid kits. All the items will be collected on Thursday, February 28th. You will still be able to bring items to the workshop, which will be at 7 p.m.
Harnett County's first swift water rescue team is right here in Buies Creek. The Buies Creek Fire Department landed the certification recently after seeing the effects of Hurricane Florence last fall. If needed, the team plans to use a ramp into the Cape Fear River. The ramp is located near Keith Hills and was donated by Campbell University. Reporter Taylor Deckard is talking with the rescue team this week and will have more details for us soon.
Adding more to his record in Campbell's basketball standout Chris Clemens by becoming the 9th player in NCAA D1 history to score 3,000 points. He is averaging 29.8 points per game along with 5.3 rebounds and 3.0 assists. The Campbell basketball team are 15-11 and will host the High Point Panthers on February 21st in the John W. Pope Convocation Center at 9 p.m. Way to go, Camels!
Campbell's women's lacrosse team falls to 0-2 on the season as they took a 15-8 loss against the Richmond Spiders. Annie Pazulski and Morgan Hollenbeck were the leading scorers for Campbell by netting 2 goals. Their next game will be at Coastal Carolina on February 20th at 3 p.m. We'll have national and state news when we come back, so stay tuned.
And we're back. Police in the Wake County town of Knightdale are searching for someone who stole about $200,000 worth of equipment from a church. Church members from The Edge held their first worship service yesterday since the items were stolen. The sound equipment had been stored in a trailer. The pastor says he'd be quick to forgive the thief if he could talk with him. Police say they have a complete list of serial numbers and descriptions that they hope will lead them to the people who stole the items.
The North Carolina Board of Elections is trying to come to some conclusion in the 9th District congressional race. Board members began a multi-day hearing today that should provide some direction in the race. In November's election, Republican Mark Harris appeared to win a narrow victory over Democrat Dan McCready, but the results were not certified because of apparent irregularities. According to media reports, investigators have accused a firm hired by the Harrison campaign of an illegal scheme to defraud the election. The state's congressional seat remains empty while the board sorts things out.
State transportation officials say a road near here is one of the most dangerous in the state. Old Fairground Road travels from Harnett County into Johnston County, just south of Raleigh. Officials say the road is narrow and leaves very little room for error, even though it weaves through a lot of curves and hills. The road is being targeted as part of the DOT's Rural Route Safety Initiative, which focuses on raising awareness of high-risk rural highways. If you drive Old Fairground Road or any of small 2-lane roads in rural areas, you're encouraged to slow down and keep your phone tucked away. Some good news for today. A dog that went missing in Massachusetts months ago has been reunited with his family after being found in Maine, 175 miles away. 5-year-old King Shepherd Kaiser was reunited with his owner Tom Woolcott and his children on Sunday. Kaiser made his way from Ashby, Massachusetts to South Paris, Maine over a span of 8 months. The dog jumped a wall at home of a woman who was caring for him before going missing. A woman had been feeding Kaiser and called animal control, which took the dog to a no-kill shelter in South Paris. The shelter says in a Facebook post that Woolcott was able to then identify Kaiser. Well, that's all we have for Campbell Now TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Cassidy McCardle.
And I'm Joshua Davis. And this has been Campbell Now News, news for camels by camels. Tune in for Wake Up See You on Wednesday morning, plus we'll have more news on Wednesday evening.